people. Did you read about your fathers? One took 4 nations who are 10 men. That's why he said, surely they shall gather, but it shall not be by me. Every tongue that rises up against you in judgment, he didn't say God shall condemn. No, he said thou shall condemn. Thou shall condemn, because there is something that passes through your spiritual genealogy. One man can take 4 kings. That's the lineage we come from. We come from a lineage of champions. A man took 4 nations, and that's not all. After Abraham, Moses showed up, and Moses was trying to do it in the flesh. They said that's a wrong protocol. Go back to the mountain. There was something Abraham saw. There was a being Abraham encountered. There was a dimension Abraham stepped into. And when Jethro, who is of the descendants of Abraham from Keturah, who understood priesthood, saw that Moses had passion, he told him, this thing is beyond passion. Go and encounter Elohim. And the Bible said Moses went to the backside of the wilderness. There he saw a bush burning that was not consumed. And he said, I will turn aside to see this. And suddenly he heard, take off thy sandals. Where you are standing is holy ground. The mortars walk here. Cherubims walk here. Princes of Zion walk here. This is where Elohim dwells. Take off thy sandals. And immediately he followed the new protocol. And they told him, you don't need extra weapon. The staff you have is enough. Drop it. He dropped it. It became a serpent. Pick it by the tail. He picked it. Go. You have been fortified. What is going on here? The man had been changed. In Exodus 7 verse 1, behold, I have made thee a god unto Pharaoh. So there are men who are God over other men. I'm telling you true. That's the lineage we come from. The hidden are not our contemporaries. They are our servants. And the guy showed up and shut down the biggest civilization of his era. He comes to Pharaoh. The Lord of the Hebrews have sent me. Let my people go that they may serve me. Pharaoh thinks it's a joke. Don't worry, you look for me. The next day a plague shows up. And after the 9th plague, Moses showed up and said, you will not see me again. I come here to see you is a privilege. You will never see me again. And true to his word, he was never seen. I'm telling you why you must let the river flow. You carry more than enough for any crisis of life. Stretch forth thy rod. When he stretched the rod, he didn't know what was happening in heaven. See, when what is in you moves, heaven moves. And when he stretched the rod, the Bible said, with a blast of his nostrils, he parted the Red Sea, and over 4 million men walked through on dry ground. And you think that is all? They enter a wilderness. No economic structure, no security structure. How do you sustain 4 million people? They needed water. Speak to the rock. Do rock have ears? As if that is not enough, their clothes didn't tear. Their shoes grew with them. A child of 7 months, they make a shoe. He's 30 years, he's still using the same shoe. Because shoe too has technology of compression and compliance under the glory. That's the heritage we come from. That's